So I am packing up the van for a show tomorrow. Gotta arrange the stuff here. We got our stools and tables. I'm gonna make room for the speakers. The purple bag has been with us since the beginning. It has cables and stuff in it, extension cord. But we say, oh, is it, do you have the purple bag? Where's the yellow bag? Where's the orange bag? So I guess we're color-coded. And here comes the soundboard part. I'm going to lay it down now. And then we're going to put the speaker in. That's pretty dark, huh? But there we have it. We have speakers laying down. We have the yellow bag, if you can see that. The purple bag. This is the sign with our names on it and some decorative flowers. This has some Christmas lights in it to light up the stage and stuff like that. That is a little tiny speaker that I first got when I first started playing music, and we carry it with us all the time just in case this sound system doesn't work. This would be the minusculous little speaker, but if it was a pinch, we could still use it. Tom's unloading the van for our show.
I'm tired. A long ride to Utica. Around the mountains she comes.
Good morning.
Hi, it's Rebecca McLean. She's the mastermind behind the History Center here.
We're excited to have Cosby and Tom back.
Yay!
For 2 years.
2 years, yeah, 2 long years. And this incredibly gorgeous building. Oh my gosh. And here's George, the bookstore manager. George has an amazing collection of books here for sale. They're really, they're very, very good actually. And here's an interesting loom. I love it. Hi, George. Hi.
Every morning at 4:30, you hear the cooks hop on the floor. And it's hard times in the mill, my love, hard times in the mill.
Today we are playing our show at Schoharie Crossing Historic Site in Fort Hunter, New York. Not sure if you can see this sign that well. And it was a fort. Fort Hunter was a fort. The Schoharie Crossing was also where the Erie Canal crossed over the Schoharie Creek. Today we are playing outdoors. So we've been trying to figure out the wind, because for the sound, which direction the wind is going to blow the sound, and the sun, of course, beating down. We have about an hour until showtime. This is the Schoharie Creek, and if you see down there that stone thing right there, that is the aqueduct. They actually had water going across the whole creek, like a man-made river across the creek. And the train just went by. I don't know if you saw that. But that aqueduct has fallen down, but that's what this historic site is about, the Schoharie Crossing.
But we have a glowing dream of how the world would seem when each man can live his life secure and free. Way earth is owned by labor, and there's joy and peace for all, and the commonwealth of toil that's to be.
This is Caroga Lake. Very still today. There are beaches around it. They're private beaches. And this is a place called Shermans. It used to be a little amusement park right on Caroga Lake. It's now called the Caroga Arts Collective. Here's a little mural about it. Caroga Arts Collective. Someone playing guitar and crowds of people, and there's a Ferris wheel in the horizon. And this is the Ferris wheel. You can see the lights lit up. It's very nice. It looks great from a distance. And here's the building with the mural that we just saw, and that over there is actually a carousel. This is the front view of the carousel. The glass has designs in it. There's a dragon, some ribbons. Here's a unicorn. And here's the inside of the carousel. We're looking through some glass right now, so it may not be as clear as we like. I believe that it has been restored. I think I remember hearing about how it has been restored. They have zebras in there, horses. This is actually the first time I've ever walked these grounds. Everyone says, oh, Caroga Arts is at Shermans, it's at Shermans. And I never really knew what it was, and I'd driven past and I said, oh, well, there's Shermans. But this is actually the first time I've ever been here, and it's really nice. Has a very nice feeling, and it's very well cared for. Here's some lumbering. They're either clearing the land or maybe just getting the trees, lumbering the trees. If you see little white flashes in front of the screen, those are little raindrops. This is the equipment they're using. If you look at the end of that long crane, there's a hook at the end. I'll try to zoom in for you. That clamp picks up the logs. Kind of like those toys in the machines that you can pick up a stuffed animal with. This orange and white one reminds me of a storybook that I had when I was little called Mike Mulligan and the Steam Shovel. Did you have that book? It's about Mike Mulligan, and he took his steam shovel and he dug and dug and dug to make a basement for a building. And he forgot to create a way for the steam shovel to get out. So then the steam shovel retired and became a boiler for wood, I guess, hot water, whatever. Mike Mulligan and Steam Shovel.
7 at night. I'll be here about 8. Band's supposed to be starting at 8, right?
This is Peck Hill State Forest, Fulton County, New York. It's pretty cool. This says you are here. You are here. And it's for horses and bikes. And the red trail is 4.5 miles. It's pretty awesome. We can pretend that we're on a bike. Mountain bike. This is the trail that's 4.5 miles. So it would be like this, I would think, most of the way. Single track like this. It's really nice. I think these are mushrooms or fungus on the tree. It could be goiters, but it sure looks like mushrooms. I love these little leafy things. Looks like little elves or something would be here. This is a main trail here. You can come down here with snowmobiles, I think. It would be really fun to find some trilliums because 'tis the season. They're one of my favorite flowers. If you're not familiar with trilliums, they are a wildflower. They might be part of the orchid family, I'm not sure. And they have 3 petals, and they kind of face outward rather than upward. They're really beautiful. There's also another flower that I really love, lady slipper. This is where I got lost last time. There's 3 paths. We just came down this path here. And last time I turned left, which I think is not the main vehicle trail. I think this is the main vehicle trail. Sometimes it bothers me when there's signs on trails because it makes you feel like you're not really in the woods. That day I was very glad to see this. That day the sun was in the west. I just really didn't know anything about here and I hadn't looked at the map. I just thought I was going to run in and quickly take some videos, but I kept walking and walking. So that's a good idea to bring a compass or know where you're going first, don't you think? See, this has 3 paths also. And this is where I thought I was. I thought I was at that first 3 trail intersection. Always look for landmarks. I just heard a gun go off. I think it might be turkey season. It's May. I don't know if you can hunt on here or not. Didn't say you couldn't. State land. I don't know the rules. Maybe that's why there's nobody here today on the trails. Eek, and I'm wearing brown. We'll just go a little further. That gun sounded pretty far away. This must be where the elves live. Do you think? Okay, we just climbed a hill. And guess what? I realized I forgot my tick spray. I usually spray with tick spray, especially in the spring. I think it'll be okay because I'm just on these bare trails. And I will do a tick check. Wow, here's a tree. Fell down into the other trees. I wonder what made it fall. These branches look really dark. I'm wondering if it was lightning. Look at how black some of the branches are. Here's the distance between the stump in the ground and the tree above. we're probably going to have to look for trilliums in another forest. It's possible that this one might be too dry. Trilliums might like damper ground. I mean, is the word trilliums or is trillium plural? We're looking for trillium. Lots of trillium. Fun fact, in New York State, possibly in the United States, it is illegal to strip the birch bark from a living birch tree. So here's one that's fallen down. It's sawed, but I think whoever sawed it did so because it was in the middle of the path. Aha! This might be the rest of it. It probably fell down the middle of the path. This is all downhill. Which means that if we were looking for birch bark, we would be welcome to take this. You may ask, why would I want birch bark? It's very decorative, and people use it for, like if they're going to build a lamp, the bottom of the lamp might have birch bark on it. Or if they were going to decorate maybe some posts on their porch, similar things. I think it's very cool. All right, here's our landmark of the tree that might have been hit by lightning. We're not going to get lost this time. This is the first three-way intersection on the way back, but the second three-way intersection when we were coming this way, it does not have the exit sign, so we know it's not our intersection. Here we are. The first intersection with the three paths, or the second intersection going back. In any case, there's the magic exit sign. You have to pay attention. I almost made a wrong turn. I almost went down here when really I need to cross over to this big trail. It's so easy just to keep walking. And you kind of get lost in a little bit of a daydream, or you're looking at the trees or the leaves or something. There she is, most magnificent mobile.